Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. Today I want to make a bit of a different video where I want to talk about what made me, or one of the things that made me extremely bullish on Cosmos and its ecosystem. And what you can see on the screen here is not a trading platform I'm trying to get you to click a referral to join so that I can make some money off of. But this is DYDX's interface. Now, DYDX is an application that is currently built on top of Ethereum that has decided that they would be better off not being a DApp, a decentralized application that is built on top of Ethereum's layer 1 infrastructure, but to move over to Cosmos and become its own independent blockchain. There are many advantages for this, and this is the reason, or one of the reasons, I should say, that I became so bullish on Cosmos, because I see a mass migration of people who are looking to build within the blockchain space, instead of going down the DApp route that layer 1s provide, actually becoming their own layer 1 blockchains for all intensive purposes. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So I'm going to be explaining what happened. We're going to be looking at where and sort of what DYDX is. I have no affiliation with these guys and actually have never really, other than trialing it out, never really used DYDX. A simple reason is for me as a trader, because I'm not that much of I'm not a market maker, it never really was incentivized for me. I also never really wanted to hold the DYDX token. But the point of this video is to really show you that we're already starting to see applications, dApps, and builders within the crypto space really look at what a layer 1 like Ethereum has to offer and a layer 0 like Cosmos, Polkadot. Maybe you could throw Avalanche in there, although there's a huge debate about, you know, what is a layer 0 and what isn't. We're already seeing those developers actually go, hey, let's build our own blockchain. It has this benefits. Sovereignty is a huge one. And actually, one thing you'll find with the Cosmos ecosystem is the sort of founders and developers are very philosophical and really do uphold this kind of idea of sovereignty. And I think that really aligns with where this space was born out of, i.e. Satoshi. So let's talk about it, guys. So DYDX is essentially a perpetual futures contract with no fees. So it's a trading platform for all intensive purposes. It has some real significant volume. Bearing in mind, guys, we're in a pretty harsh bear market. You guys know we think it's set to get worse. I'm not sure where the markets are going to be by the time this video gets released. But for those of you that don't watch my daily cryptocurrency market updates, some of the most real content I think you'll find out there, not just on the crypto space, but the sort of macro markets. DYDX, even though we're in this bear market, it still has a trading volume in the last 24 hours. Bearing in mind, a lot of this will be market making volume of $404 million. So it is a significant application built on top of Ethereum. It is their 10th largest application. It's derivatives is what it comes under. So it's a trading platform. It's a perpetual futures platform, which essentially allows you to do what you can do on the likes of KuCoin, FTX futures, Binance futures, where you can essentially bet on whether you think the price is going to go up or down, and you can actually borrow and use margin to do so via the perpetual futures. So it is a very cool app. They have had, I remember they had a real run at one point. They did an airdrop, and of course the DYDX token is what they're going to use as their kind of staple for the DYDX chain on top of Cosmos. There are so many benefits, and we'll get into some of them being built on top of Cosmos. Not only is it inherently more decentralized, but you also have this interoperability with everything else built on top of Cosmos. So no bridges required. It's a native thing that comes with being a blockchain within, or a zone, I should say, within the Cosmos ecosystem. So you can see their 10th here in terms of on Ethereum, and they're essentially leaving Ethereum. This was a great article that I found, and then we'll get into a number of other things. It's a very profitable trading company, and the point of this video is to show you that we are going to continue to see this as a trend. People, like I say, deciding not to build their own decentralized applications built on top of a layer 1, but becoming their own layer 1s, and they can do that through the likes of Cosmos, Polkadot, and so on and so forth. And in actual fact, one reason I think you're going to have more built on top of Cosmos than the likes of Polkadot, even though I'm a massive fan of Polkadot, and I think the tokenomics for parachains, or the tokenomic aspect of parachains, is brilliant, is you're actually going to have more things built on top of Cosmos for the simple reason that there's a lower barrier to entry. You don't need to win a para slot, basically, or a parachain slot or a para thread. You know, you don't need DOT necessarily to or the underlying atom to build on top of it. It's a lot lower barrier to entry. So DYDX moves from Ethereum to Cosmos to achieve full decentralization. Derivatives exchange DYDX announced plans on Wednesday to develop its version 4 as a layer 1 Cosmos-based blockchain. DYDX is currently built on Ethereum and powered by scalability solution Starkware. The exchange focuses on the trading of perpetual contracts, or perps. Perps are derivatives trading products that function in a similar way to the futures contract, allowing the traders to gain long or short exposure to crypto assets. Derivative markets are likely to be a growing use case as more sophisticated investors enter the crypto space, but the niche arguably hasn't been captured any one application so far. So at the moment, just like why I haven't really used DYDX, but this is talking about, you know, what is DeFi? DeFi is decentralized finance. This is it, guys. You know, what DYDX are doing, whether it be borrowing and lending, whether it be facilitating the derivatives market. We're yet to see real DeFi adoption. And, you know, DYDX may be a part of that. They may not. It's not really the point of this video. But what I am showing you is through the Cosmos ecosystem, all things are possible in terms of DeFi. And not only are they possible, in many ways, they actually are better than building a DApp on a layer 1 for a multitude of reasons. Interchain security, you know, we can go on and on about it. And I did say months ago now that what I was going to be doing was converting many of you to Cosmonauts, and hopefully that's what we're doing on this journey. And this is just another reason, something to bear in mind when you're looking at Cosmos and looking at what it's capable of. You know, we're yet to see real adoption of it, and I think that's going to come in mass when people kind of cotton onto this trend. So achieving full decentralization. In its announcements, DYDX stated that its rationale for the move is to achieve full decentralization. Currently, the exchange's order books and matching engine are centralized and managed by DYDX Trading Incorporated. The developers of the platform, throughput has been a major obstacle as well. On Twitter, DYDX stated that the issue with every layer 1 and layer 2 is that none can handle the throughput needed to run a full class order book and matching engine. Absolutely not, guys. The reason that they had to use Starkware was because it would simply be every time you would trade, if you just had it on Ethereum's layer 1, you know, I know the gas fees have come down significantly from what they were, but still it would be totally, if I take 6-7 trades a day, in fees alone, I'd be in the, you know, couple of hundreds. If not more. So in the current form, the exchange processes 10 trades per second and 100 order placements, cancellations per second. However, this doesn't allow it to scale up to orders of magnitude higher as required. The platform developer believed that standalone Cosmos-based blockchains will facilitate much greater throughput as the consequences of being fully customizable. This is the amazing thing about Cosmos SDKs, the sort of Tendermint stack, and everything that it provides, guys. Seriously, I'm telling you, this is a blockchain you guys need to be paying attention to. Once up and running, DYDX outlined that V4 will mean no gas fees will be incurred when trading. No centralized parties will have the ability to receive trading fees on V4. And the percentage-based trading fee structure, similar to other exchanges, will be applied. Fees will acquire to validators and their stakers. So DYDX, the kind of one of the main benefits about using DYDX is that you get the token as a reward of it. It's why market makers are attracted to it, because they can earn potentially more income than they could on exchanges. Market making, getting that sort of extra yield from DYDX. And what they've really outlined here is that scalability is something that they need that Ethereum doesn't offer, but Cosmos does, and decentralization. They're two reasons. There are more in terms of developability. But this is, you know, really the whole purpose of this video. This is what I'm trying to show you guys, that we've almost evolved from Bitcoin being a first generation, Ethereum being a second generation, this kind of idea of a layer 1, and now into this kind of layer 0 world. You know, I think this is the natural evolution of blockchain, and I'm a huge fan of what Cosmos, Polkadot, and others that are trying this layer 0 approach are doing. Now, they're all doing it in okay, yeah, they're similar, Cosmos and Polkadot, but they're doing it in very different ways. And I think these two blockchains are going to be, that I've just mentioned, some seriously strong contenders for the number 10 market cap spot in the next bull run, and some serious capital flows. We already we sort of covered an article where we looked at the fact that there was a fund out there that was essentially saying, we're happy to buy $8. We don't care if it goes down in the long run. We see it going to 140. That's not a price prediction from me, but it's not just me that's kind of getting this. And like I say, DYDX, I think, is just one domino to fall towards the Cosmos ecosystem. So that is really all I've got for you. Watch out for many more videos on Cosmos and its ecosystem. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything you guys want me to cover. I'm going to love and leave you on that note, guys. Enjoy your day. See you all in the next YouTube video.